It's time for our inspirational segment. He always inspires us. Let's welcome in Joe Satriano.
Thank you so much, Howie. First, I just must tell you that I don't know how much more inspiring it can be than that first segment that we had with the Ciccarello family. Brought tears to my eyes, and it was just a wonderful, wonderful surprise when she got to meet someone who actually saved her life and her family's life. That was amazing. And also, I'm very proud of you that you must have scoured the internet and taken a lot of time to find probably the only talented person from Massachusetts, Jared Green. So I congratulate you on that, because I know the sports teams aren't. But yeah, so my name is Joe. Well, if I can just say one other thing, which stuck to me, because all of your segments really have a lot of meaning to me, other than my own. The one thing I heard about the Otis Redding thing, I believe when Dane did come on, and he said that if you happen to be in a hypothermic situation, it's better to be fat.
Yes.
I think I heard that.
Yes.
Did you?
Yes. Yes.
So I knew there was some advantage to what I do. But seriously speaking, my name is Joe Satriano, and I've been fortunate enough to be on Howie's show every week, doing an inspiring segment. Just to give you a little quick background, because there's always someone new out there watching the segment. I started a foundation 10 years ago after my wife Susan passed away of a 13-year battle with breast cancer, and I give out scholarships to high school seniors who are going to an accredited college in the fall, because it is a scholarship for their higher education. The kicker is, to be eligible, they have to have a parent who's either battling cancer presently, in remission, or unfortunately lost a parent to the battle. I am so proud to say, because you're looking at the foundation, it's me and me alone, that I have given out in 10 years to over 900 kids across the nation, well over $500,000 in scholarships. So you may ask, how does one fund this? Well, I fund it through the sale of my very inspiring book, which amazes me because Sue and I were both high school math teachers. What do I know about words? But the book is called In Sickness and in Health, A Memoir of Love. It's not a story about loss, even though you know the ending of it. Sue does die at the end. But it's a story about hope and optimism and love, because that's the way Sue and I lived our lives. And people have told me from coming to book talks, and I've just done 2 incredibly successful book talks, one at the Long Island Writers House in Huntington 2 weeks ago, and then just yesterday, I did one at the Turn of the Corkscrew, which is a new bookstore / wine and cheese place in Rockville Center. If anyone wants to go to a great place like that, that was a wonderful place to go. Anyway, I wrote this book, and 100% of its proceeds goes to the foundation. So since the book has been out, the foundation's grown by over $18,000. So people are reading it, which amazes me. But let me tell you also that one of the wonderful things I do as well is I not only hand out a check to the kids, but I also ask each school to give me 20 minutes with each child, because I think part of it is it's a very cathartic meeting that I have with this child. I tell them my story, and it allows them to open up. And in many, many cases, it's the first time that they've ever talked about what's going on at home. And it becomes a cathartic episode for them. And you know, there'll be tears, there'll be laughter at the interview, but bottom line is I leave them with hope and optimism, because the truth is, no matter how bad a situation may seem, there is always light at the end of a very long tunnel. And I truly am the epitome of that fact, because I died with Sue on October 2nd, 2005, and yet here I am today. So anyway, so one of the things that Howie allows me to do is talk about some of the kids that I have met. And I met this incredible girl named Annette a couple of years ago during the interview process, and she was on her high school volleyball team. The entire school district was a very small school district, and they were aware of Annette's plight. which was, unfortunately, her mom was battling stage 4 breast cancer. Apparently, her mom wanted to try an experimental treatment, but the insurance company wouldn't cover the costs. So, seeing that the present protocol wasn't working anymore, her mom definitely needed this new treatment. Annette's strength and courage shone through as she took action to make money so that her mom can have this experimental drug. Being a member of the school's volleyball team, she went to the coach and asked if she could have a fundraiser, the volleyball team versus the faculty. She rounded up the real cool teachers, you know, those that are willing to do this type of thing, and she had a night called Volleyball for Mom, and she and her teammates scoured the neighborhood and the community to get sponsors. They sold tickets to the evening event. It was a huge, huge success. Annette was able to raise enough money for her mom to cover that treatment. Mind you, here's a high school senior. Okay, this is not an adult doing these things. This is a kid, and she decided that she wasn't going to sit back and wait desperately to get help from elsewhere. She took action to help her hero, who she kept calling during the interview. Her mom was her hero. At the awards assembly, I met Annette's mom. The pride was beaming out of her mom's face. She was just so proud of what her daughter had accomplished while she was still keeping up her grades, doing the household chores, and she still found time to be a teenager as well. By the way, I wanted to show you a picture. This is Annette spiking the ball, or trying to spike the ball on her math teacher, and I took offense to that, being a former high school math teacher. She could have picked on some other teacher, I'm sure, but she decided the math teacher was the one. But anyway, so it was a wonderful night. She did what she wanted to accomplish. Now, I received an email from Annette during her freshman year at college, where she was still a member of the volleyball team. And the sad ending, unfortunately, to this story, Howie, is that her mom did pass away 8 months after the experimental treatment was over. But in her letter, Annette said to me that she had no regrets, she loves her mom, and will continue to raise money for breast cancer research, and these were her words, so that one day no child will have to face life without their hero, their mom. Amazing kid who, you know, went out there and decided to make a difference in this world by trying to raise money, and even though it didn't help her mom, she's going to do it to continue to get this cancer research so that one day cancer will be eradicated. These are the types of kids I meet every year in the schools, and they are just my heroes. They are amazing, amazing kids, how they face what's been dealt to them, and yet they move forward. If anyone is interested in finding out more about the foundation, the website for the foundation is www.susansatrianofoundation.com. Or if you're interested in buying a book, which you can do on that website, or if you just want to talk to me, I'm lonely, call me. My number is 516-603-5520. So Howie, I'm so looking forward to March 10th at Long Beach High School, one of the schools that I do give the awards to. I help over 50 districts on Long Island, and they are one of them. And it's going to be a blast talking to these kids, and hopefully we can set a fire under some of them. And with your help, it's going to happen. Thanks so much.
Great job. Joe Satriano, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.